Blue Feather Music Festival?
I'm involved with Blue Feather Music Festival for a few years now. I have Gary Bailey is an old friend of mine. We used to tour together back in Alberta for years, way back when we were younger roadie kids, and he invited me up to the festival. At the festival, I am working as a front of house engineer, so I am doing the sound for the theater and just talking to Gary, going over the bands, writers and stuff, trying to make sure that they have equipment that they need.
Well, I'm the stage manager, so I've been doing this role for about, I think, 4 years as stage manager, and then I've helped on the stage crew probably another 4 years before that. Well, it's kind of a housekeeping role. It's keep moving equipment in and out for the acts. I don't deal with the sound side of it. It's more, as I say, housekeeping, moving amplifiers, microphones, keyboards, whatever needs to be set up for the musicians.
I've been involved since I was about 8 years old. I got involved with Gary, he was my ski coach, and then he asked me to come hang out and flip some switches for him, and then gradually I just got to doing it by myself. And yeah, for the last couple of years it's just been me solely doing it. So when an act comes on, I have to turn on some lights, make the stage look at least a little appealing. For the slower acts, you keep one scene up. For the faster acts, you make it so that the audience is also engaged. I'm responsible for turning on house lights when people will get up, turning on MC lights. What else am I responsible for? Just making sure everything goes smoothly, and if it doesn't, letting everyone know. For me, I got here at 2, learned the board and program by 4:30, and then that was it, so 2.5 hours. Doesn't take too long, but yeah, it takes a little bit of time.
Well, my dad brought me along when we first came to help with the tech for Blue Feather about 8 years ago, and I've just come back every year since then. So yeah, I've kind of grown up doing this. Just like doing sound checks for all the bands and setting up their equipment and marking where it all is and making sure it's there before they go up to play every night.
We're volunteering, like helping out backstage, moving things around, and this is my first year doing it.
And I work with Gary at Quantum Done, so this is my 5th or 4th year, and my 2nd year helping out in backstage. We get to move the equipment between sets, so we're responsible for moving the amplifiers and the speakers and the microphones to get them ready for the next band. We both play music, and we have like a background, and we like to play music, so it's a nice extension to come out and help in the music.
I'm just volunteering here in the backstage and tech area to help people run cables and rearrange stages. And yeah, and volunteering is always a good thing to learn something. You know, I'm usually performing, but the tech side is kind of my weak point. I just don't get it. So to see how it's built up from 0 to what you see now gives me a lot of information about my show later, what I can do better and what I should not do. So for me it's a big learning curve beside the helping feels good kind of thing. I saw the whole show last year and it was quite remarkable. The energy of the festival was really getting to your heart.